So you want to start trading options. Fantastic. But what is step number one in this process of learning how to trade options and ultimately start to make money from them? Because they are a great financial asset to make money from. Whether you're a swing trader or a day trader, they certainly do provide an opportunity at some good additional income. Now, the first step here is very basic, and hence the title of the video. We're literally starting at ground level, step number one. Now, you have to realize that options are a derivative. Do not let the word derivative scare you. Don't be like me when I got started looking at the word derivative and thinking that implied that things were way complicated and I don't think I'm smart enough. Don't be like me. I promise you it's nothing fancy, because really, in all actuality, we only care about two letters, and these two letters right here, DE. Now ask yourself, can you think of any other words that start with DE? Well, the one that matters to us is right here, depends. Because that's what a derivative is. A derivative depends on something else. So to be more specific, an option's value, right? The value of an option depends on something else. That's all a derivative is. Depends on something else. So for us, our options price, the price of an option, whenever you're looking at it and seeing those prices fluctuate, well, that's depending on something else. So what is this something else? What we're looking at here is my actual options platform. Now, don't get overwhelmed by everything. Again, we're only going to focus on a certain segment of the screen because, again, we're at step number one. So over here in this window, as you can see labeled, this is the value of the option, the price of the option. Whatever terminology you want to use, value, price, whatever makes the most sense to you. But that's what you're seeing down here in this window. The option price, the option values. And then up here in this window, we have the value, the price of the stock. Now, in this situation, we are looking at Tesla. So to kind of assign a little bit more terminology, this would be up here, the price of Tesla stock. This down here, the price of Tesla options. Now, let's think back to that word derivative, or more importantly, depends. What did I say? Well, so here's a little quiz here. The price of Tesla options is going to depend on what? If you're saying, well, Clay, it's going to depend on the price of Tesla stock, exactly. And that's what's going on here. So the depends here. So again, what's depending on what's going on here? Again, all about what's actually happening with the price of Tesla stock itself. And it's truly as straightforward as that. That's all derivative means. The options pricing, the value of those options depends on what the value of the stock is actually doing of that particular asset, right? So in this situation, we're looking at Tesla. So of course, Tesla options will depend on the price of Tesla stock itself. So as this fluctuates all around over here, as these prices go up and down, that's also going to cause these prices down here to go up and down. So that's it. That is step one. If you can understand this relationship, you're well away. You're well ahead of where a lot of people are, because like I said, if you're like me, you're already getting caught up. You're already getting stressed out. You're already getting overwhelmed by that word, just simply derivative. But if you can understand where we're at this point, then seriously, you are well ahead of a lot of people, myself included, when I first got started with options trading. So if you're ready to now continue on, that you have this, baseline, standard here of understanding, then I do offer this free class. So there's no catches. It's completely free. I'll put this link down below, but this will go over the other big basics of day trading options, of swing trading options, and start to fill in those holes. Cause I'm sure you're still saying, okay, Clay, yeah, I get it. They're a derivative. I now understand what derivative means. It's dependent on something else. But what about, I've heard of these things called calls, and I've heard of these things called puts. What are those things? And that's what I'm going to cover in this class. So like I said, I now have step one covered for you. But if you're ready and still interested in continuing to learn more about, options trading, how they all work, then I want you to just go through this, free little class that I have. The video is about 20 minutes long, and that'll continue to push you down that pathway. I'll put a link down below. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this can help get you over that hurdle of hearing the word derivative and just understanding this very basic relationship between a stock and then the options themselves. So if you enjoyed this video, if you plan on taking this course, let me know down in the comment section. Are you going to go and watch this video? Hopefully I'll see a bunch of yeses down in the comment section below. But most importantly, hopefully I've kind of help you overcome that hurdle that, as maybe as sad as it is and pathetic as it is, now that I understand what derivative means, that was holding me back. Hopefully, like I said, you have now gone over that hurdle. But yeah, go check out that class. Link down below in the comment section, or link down below in the description section. And I hope you decide to continue on with your options trading journey.